Hey guys, so today we're going to be looking at more petty revenge stories. Yeah, let's just get right into the video. A couple years ago, a job with housing fell through, so I was stuck in a strange town and state with no money or home. I got a job waitressing and a side gig at night cleaning and did all the hours I could. I was tired, dirty, and hungry for 3 months until I found a person that needed a roommate. Things got better and I even got a little cat that kept me company. Luckily, the town was near a tourist area, and enough folks got lost on the way to tourist places that the diner I worked at was busy. But Sundays were the worst. The locals on Sunday didn't tip, and without tips, I went hungry. One Sunday, a local family left a $100 tip, but the tip turned out to be fake, with a sermon on the back, and it was stamped with the local church name and address. I was salty. For over a year, that same family came in. I very gently tried to tell the man how disappointed I was when it wasn't a tip, but he said riches in God were better. He didn't even tip at all for the whole time I was there. Then in September, a hurricane came through. The diner was flooded and it closed. Since I didn't have a job anymore, I could go to church on Sunday if I wanted. I bought a lottery ticket and went to that church with a $100 sermon. The guy was there and turns out he was the pastor. There was only about 30 people in the church and he had lost part of the roof in the storm. The people seemed nice and I knew them mostly from the diner, though I didn't know their names. I never went to church much since I was a little kid, so it was different. They took an offering and I put in my $2 lottery ticket. The next week I went again with a lottery ticket. The $100 pastor teased me that he had never gotten a lottery ticket in the basket before, and I told him he was getting another one. Maybe God would make him lucky. He thought it was funny. Then the next week I took a fake lottery ticket in. My brother had given it to me and told me it was fake because he didn't want to hurt my feelings. I had held onto it because it was from him. I put that in the basket. The fourth week was the last week I was there. I got a job in Cincinnati and was going to drive up there that day. Folks at church knew because I had told them the week before and they were saying goodbye. The $100 pastor came up to me and really quietly scolded me before I left though. He told me it had been real hurtful to think he had won a lottery enough to fix the roof, and then it turned out to be a joke. He told me I should think about it as I drive to my new job. I told him that now he knew how I felt when he gave me that fake $100 when I was sleeping in my car in Hungary. I left and was happy about it the whole drive north. It's the best thing I ever did. Wow, good on them. Seriously, exactly. Don't play with people's feelings then. How rude. Seriously, like you're going to a diner, a place where you're supposed to tip, and you're not gonna tip? What a hypocrite. He was like, wow, I can't believe you didn't actually give me real money. I could have fixed the roof with the real money. And that's why you don't play with other people's feelings. You know what? He got the karma he deserved. Then the overzealous professor got corrected on his university's policy. About 8 years ago, I was in my final semester of college and only had one more class left to take that was required for my major. The rest were just random electives to fulfill the minimum unit required to graduate. I noticed the name of the professor I was assigned to and instantly felt dread. I'd had him during my freshman year for another required course. And let's just say he wasn't a pleasant human being, constantly on a power trip, would dock a percentage of a grade for every class missed or were late for, and had no problem yelling or talking down to you in front of the entire class. Oh no. I ended up getting sick during the beginning of the semester, so I had to miss his first class. Since it met twice a week, I made sure to show up to the Thursday class. The professor gave me a look when I walked in, so I reintroduced myself and explained I missed the Tuesday class because I'd been sick, thinking that was the end of it. Nope, he called me over after the class got dismissed, and in a sinisterly delighted way, told me that since I missed his first class on the first week, that he was allowed to drop me and that I would have to take the class the next semester. Sorry. Yo, I'd be so damn mad. The university's policy was that if you missed 50% of the class meetings during the first 2 weeks, the professor could drop you from the course, assuming they cared enough to take attendance. So if a class met 4 times in the first 2 weeks and you missed 2 of them, you could get involuntarily dropped. I went straight to our department's building and there was an admin sitting there, right by the elevator. I told her what the situation was, basically repeating my understanding of the policy to her. She nodded and said that was correct. Right then, the elevator door opened and my professor walked up. I said in a sinisterly delighted way, will you please explain the policy to my professor? I don't think he's very familiar with it. The look on the professor's face still makes me chuckle to this day, and I ended up passing his class with a B. Yes, get him! Honestly, some professors, I can't do with them either. Holy. It's the fact that some of them, right, you're there to literally learn the subject, the content, whatever, okay? And then they get mad at you for not understanding something that they've been studying for the past 20, 30 years. Hello, it's only been 1 week, 1 month of being here. How the hell am I supposed to understand everything? I swear, some of them really don't have common sense. Like, obviously you're going to be good at something you've been studying for 30 years. But anyways, professors like these, they're for sure insecure about themselves. Because seriously, why would you dock someone's marks just because they're late? Like, are you that insecure that you feel like someone being late to your lecture makes you feel like you're not competent enough as a professor? Holy. Sister gets revenge on her roommate for taking her water bottles in the best way. My sister has a super inconsiderate roommate. Among other things, this roommate has been using her reusable water bottles and not cleaning them properly. Why would you use someone else's water bottle? That's nasty in the first place. And leaving them in her car for weeks on end. My sister has asked her roommate to stop this multiple times to no avail. To get back at her, my sister took out all the rubber stoppers in the lids that keep them from leaking. Surprise, surprise, the roommate has stopped using them after realizing they left a huge wet mess in the back of her car. Wow, that's actually so smart. Yeah, you don't want to listen? This is what you get. But yeah, seriously, that's nasty. Using someone else's water bottle, just buy your own, girl. They're like $5. You definitely don't need an $80 water bottle. Okay, I'm telling you that. Side eye. Because why am I seeing kids wanting like a cup, a bottle as a Christmas present? And it's the fact that it's also expensive. Seriously, those kids are lucky that their parents are buying it for them, because I know if it were our parents. Well, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Tell me in the comments down below what your thoughts are. And as always, thanks for watching. Hope you guys liked it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!